What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, I got something special for you guys. For all you 2K fans out there, especially you My Team fans, I think you guys are gonna enjoy this video. This is going to be a 2K19 Myteam Wishlist. So what you guys are about to witness is me telling you guys all of my ideas for 2K19 Myteam and all the things that I hope that 2K adds and all the things that I want them to add. So if you guys are ready for this video, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, man. Alright, for the first and most important item on the wish list, or in my opinion is the most important, is the Myteam reward system. So basically, in my opinion, I think that 2K18's Myteam reward system is pretty trash, especially since they added salary cap. So if you guys don't really understand what salary cap is, basically it's, as you can see right here on the screen, the salary cap right now is 12,000. And then, so basically, each card has their own salary cap, and the salary cap goes up depending on how many people in the game use that card on a regular basis, or have that card. I think it's use that card. So yeah, it's based on, so the more people that use that card, so for example, Spencer Dinwiddie, his salary cap is 1,200. That's a pretty high salary cap. So that means a lot of people have this card. Your lineup has to basically be under this salary cap. But the reward system is bad in my opinion. It's actually terrible. Because for domination, for regular and historic domination, you only got to choose from 3 amethysts. That's some bullshit. Like, the whole 2K community has to choose from 3 amethysts, bro? And the same 3 amethysts that were in the current domination reward section were added back to the historic domination reward system. So when you beat historic domination, you chose one of those 3 amethysts. And then if you beat historic, wait, did I say that wrong? When you beat current domination, you are given a choice of 3 amethysts as your reward. And then when you beat historic domination, you are given the same 3 amethysts, but you actually couldn't choose the one that you chose before. So it's actually just 2 amethysts. So it's the same 2 amethysts that you were given the choice of for the current domination. So they basically just gave you the same rewards for current and historic domination. So basically, you had to choose 2 amethysts. And think about that. There's only 3 amethysts. And most of the people who play Myteam and are serious about Myteam are gonna beat domination. At least historic domination, if they're serious about it. So that's why is 2K doing that. And then they're gonna add salary cap on top of that. 2K is basically setting us up for failure. Ronnie, who else? Antonio McDice, and then Fat Lever. So as you can see, their salary caps are already very high. And even when 2K barely came out, like when I beat domination, their salary caps were already at 1,000. So 2K, why are you setting us up for failure? You're giving us 3 options. Everyone gets the same 3 options. So what my idea is they need to add a better reward system and a more variety of rewards. So for example, for current domination, basically for domination as a whole, I think they should add 10 to 15 rewards. Sorry, I didn't really specify. When I say 10 to 15 rewards, I mean to choose from. Like 10 to 15 players to choose from, and you choose one player from that set of 10 to 15. Now hear me out on this, 10 to 15. You may be thinking that's a lot, but if you really think about it, 2K has the capability of doing that. Because there's so many, because first of all, they have the whole current roster, 30 teams from the current roster, they have 30 teams from historic roster, and since they've added all-time, they also have another 30 teams from all-time domination. And on top of that, 2K adds cards to the game that aren't even in those rosters. Like for example, there's a Ruby Penny Hardaway, and there's also a Diamond Penny Hardaway. 2K added a Diamond and a Ruby Penny Hardaway. But if I'm correct, out of all 3 rosters, historic, all-time, and current, there's only one Penny Hardaway. So 2K has added different cards that aren't in those 3 rosters, if you see what I'm saying. So they have those 3 rosters to choose rewards from, and they can add other cards. Like, I think this is a rookie Penny Hardaway, that's why he's at 87. So they can add that. They can add like different versions of cards, like a rookie version of a card. They can add like the best version of a certain player. Like, they have options. So they're capable, if you understand what I'm saying, they're capable of giving 10 to 15 rewards for each set of domination. That's just my idea. I think that would work perfectly. Because then, especially with salary cap, because I like salary cap, but we just need a more variety of cards for the reward system. You can't add salary cap and then give us 3 cards and we have to pick 2 out of those 3 cards. You know how many people are gonna get the same cards if you're only giving us a choice of 3? If you give us 10 to 15, it'll be more of a variety, so then the salary cap won't be as hectic, as high. The salary cap won't be as high for certain cards because there's more of a variety to choose from. I don't think that's too much. I don't think that's too much because you're not doing it all diamonds. For the current, it can be like a ruby set, 10 to 15 rubies, and then for historic it can be 10 to 15 amethyst, and then for all time it'll be 10 to 15 diamond. And you choose 1 card from each set. So that's what I think they should add. That will help not only salary cap, but that will also reward people who play the game. Like 2K right now, they don't really reward people who grind and play the game as much. Because some people can't buy VC every week. Some people can't buy VC every month. 2K needs to understand that. So you're rewarding people who have money, but like for people who don't want to buy VC and who want to grind the game and play, 2K needs to start rewarding us for that. For us people that want to grind. So in order for you guys rewarding people who grind, give us a better reward system. Give us a more variety of rewards for domination. Alright, next. So challenges. I think they should do the same thing for challenges. Weekly challenges. I think they should keep weekly challenges in the game. I really like weekly challenges, but they need to add a better reward system for it. I think they should let us choose the reward we get for weekly challenges too. I think more people play domination than weekly challenges. That's the only reason I'm saying 10 to 15. That may seem like a lot. That is kind of a lot, but I think 2K can do it. Like 2K has the power and the 2K has enough cards to do that 10 to 15, to make that 10 to 15 quota. But for weekly challenges, I'm not gonna say 10 to 15. We should at least, the people who play weekly challenges should at least get a choice of maybe 3 to 5. At least 3 to 5, because not that many people play weekly challenges, I think. But 3 to 5 seems like a pretty good number. For the first weekly challenge set, we should be able to get a choice of 3 to 5 sapphires. And then when you move on to the next ruby set, it should be 3 to 5 rubies after you get your 5 tokens. And then 3 to 5 amethyst, and then 3 to 5 diamond, and then, yeah, and so on, like that. What if someone doesn't want a point guard for their team? Like maybe they have enough point guards. That's why you should add a variety so people can pick what card they want that fits their team best. With you giving us that option, that rewards us, and that makes us want to like play the game more, because we're not just stuck with one thing. There's a variety. We need variety. You don't want to have the same like team as your friends or something in 2K. You want to have different teams. You want your team to be unique. It's called my team for a reason. My team, not everyone's team. Alright, that's pretty much it for the reward system. Now we can move on to getting MT easier and contracts easier. I like schedule challenges, but the rewards are so bad that no one's gonna play them. Like, why are you giving us a strategy pack? No one used strategy cards. Strategy cards aren't good. What we need is contracts and more MT. I like schedule challenges. I actually have an idea for schedule challenge that can make it like pretty cool. So basically, those schedule challenges won't be 30 games. It'll be 30 teams, but it'll be a set of 10 games. So 10 games per team. Because 30 games, that's just too much. Like no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna do that. That's just not. What I think you should do instead of having 30 games is make new schedule challenges as 2K progresses. Like every 1 to 2 months, add a new set of schedule challenges. So for example, when 2K first comes out, they'll have a current set of schedule challenges. It'll be all 30 teams, but a set of 10 games per team. So basically, the purpose of the schedule challenges will basically be to get you more MT and more contracts. So like if people are running out of MT, they can play the schedule challenges for a quick and easy way to get MT. So like schedule challenges will give you more MT than other challenges would. So like maybe they'll give you like maybe 2,000 MT even if you're playing like half the game only. And then if it's a full game challenge, maybe it's like 5,000 to 6,000 MT. Like the purpose of schedule challenges is to get you more MT. Like that's the only purpose of them. But then they'd be only 10 games per challenge. I mean, it'd be 10 games per team instead of 30 games per team. So then like throughout the year, if people need MT or contract, they can go to the schedule challenges, and that's why there's 30 sets. Because like you may not do them all in one day, but you'll just do them every now and then when you want some more MT or contracts. Like in each set, they'll give you MT and they'll give you contract packs every now and then. So like every like 4 games, you should get like some contract packs or something. And then for each game, you're getting a lot of MT. So like, does that make sense? Like, like you're not really getting players from schedule challenges. You're just getting MT and contracts because sometimes people run out of those. So like for the people who grind on the schedule challenges, they may have a lot of MT and a lot of contracts, and I think that's fair because you're rewarding people who are playing the game. Like the games could be mostly full games, or like they shouldn't be like 1 quarter challenges. They should be challenges that are at least like 2 or 3 quarters at least. If they're just like 1 quarter challenges, then you shouldn't get that much MT for just playing 1 quarter. Like if you really want MT, you should be playing at least 2 to 3 quarters and completing the challenge, and then you get your MT. I think that's pretty fair. So that would be the only point of schedule challenges, to get your MT up and to get your contracts up. That's what I think they should do for schedule challenges, and then rotate them throughout the year, because some people are going to be grinding on those schedule challenges and then some people aren't. Some people are only going to be playing them when they need to. So that's why they rotate them, so for the people who grind on them, they can have new challenges to play for the course of 2K. And then maybe like if you complete all of the schedule challenges, like all 30 teams and all 10 games from that team, like if you complete every schedule challenge, maybe you could get like a player, but I don't think you should choose. I think it should be like at random. Like it should still be a variety of players, but like at random. So like, because not every reward you should have to choose. Like, because 2K has never given out like random rewards, like random picks, where like 2K picks your reward at random out of like a pool of certain players. Like I think that would be cool if they randomly pick a player for you out of a pool of players. So like maybe at first, like if you beat all the schedule challenges, you'll get like an amethyst player, and then when they reset it, maybe it's a different set of players that you get if you beat all the schedule challenges, and then it maybe be a diamond player when it resets, and then when it resets again, maybe another diamond, and then later on pink diamond. Like who knows? Like maybe that could be a thing too. I don't know. Give me your guys' opinion on that. Like, do you guys think that would be good, or do you think it should just be for getting MT and contracts? All right. So we already went over the reward system. We already went over more contracts and more MT. Now is an idea that I kind of made up. I don't know if anyone else would like this idea, but I think it's a pretty good idea. So just like they add like events to Park. Like they add the Rising Stars Challenge to Park. They add like events to Park like every 2 weeks or something. I think they should add events to my team. So like, for example, and the events wouldn't be that often. They wouldn't be that often because because the main thing in my team is Supermax or Road to Playoffs or whatever it is. That's the main thing that people are doing in my team. It's like trying to prepare themselves for Road to Playoffs. So the event wouldn't be that often. The event would only be like once a month. The event would probably only be like once a month. Like they'd add a new event every month, or they'd rotate the events every month. So one event could be a wager event. It's kind of like ante-up for Park players, but like it's with MT. So like there could be a 10,000 tier, a 5,000 wager, a 10,000 wager, 20,000, 50,000, and for the big ballers, 100,000. So basically how this would work is the event would come every month and once a month, and it will last a whole, maybe a week. I'm thinking a week, but that kind of seems too long, so maybe like 5 days. The event will last 5 days to a week, somewhere around there, once every month. Okay, so, or maybe once every 2 months, I don't know, something like that. But I don't want it to happen too often because it's a special event for a reason. Like, you don't want it to happen every 2 weeks or something. Because if it happens every 2 weeks, you'll just get too repetitive. That's what I'm saying, like maybe once a month or once every 2 months or something. So one event could be a wager event, and it's as simple as it sounds, a wager event. So if you want to get in the 20,000 wager, you click on 20,000, but you have to have 20,000 MT ready, and then it matches you up with an opponent of your same skill level. Like they should have skill level matchmaking. Like they shouldn't match up an all Ruby team with like an all Diamond team. Like that's just too fair. That's just too unfair, especially for the wager event. Like if you have an all Ruby team, they should pair you up with someone who has mostly Rubies on their team, just like you do. So like they need to add skill-based matchmaking and card-based matchmaking. So it match you up with someone who's also trying to play 20,000 MT wager, and it'll match you up, and whoever wins the game gets that other person's MT. Because that's an easy way to wager and add new things into the game. Because one of the reasons 2K died so quickly is not much is being added to the game. Like you need to be adding things constantly. That's why Fortnite's thriving so much. Call of Duty, they add new things. And then the other event could be like kind of a tournament event. So this would also be like, it will last 5 days to a week, and it kind of like be like a mini Supermax, like a mini Supermax without the salary cap. So like you can use your best lineup, any of your players, like you can go all out on this basically, no salary cap. Then this would give players a chance to like showcase their best and complete lineup, and also get rewards, but it'd be high stake rewards. Like the point of these special events are to get high stake rewards. So like the tournament, it'd be like maybe like 3 rounds, and it'll be like playoff based. So like round 1, it'd be skill based matchmaking too. Like you shouldn't go up against like an all diamond team if you only have like rubies. So skill based matchmaking with high stake rewards. So like round 1, you basically win 4 games of round 1, and then you move on to round 2. The 4 games of round 2, move on to round 3, which is the final round. And then when you win round 3, you get a high stake reward. But since it's high stake, they shouldn't let you choose like high stake, like diamonds or pink diamonds. Like they can start out with diamonds. They can start out with like smaller diamonds, and then get on to better diamonds, and then maybe get on to pink diamonds. But it'll be like a pool. Like 2K should create a pool of like players that you can get, like maybe like a pool of 7 players, and then when you win round 3, you get like a random player from that pool of players. So then yeah, so you wouldn't be able to choose, like you just get a random player. I think that's pretty fair because the players are good, but it's a random player. So yeah, and it only lasts 5 days to a week, so you have to try to basically win the 3 rounds within those days, or else you can't get those players. So those players would only be kind of like limited time. So then the people who have those players in the future, not many people will have them because the special event didn't last that long. Like, you get what I'm saying? And the rounds would be just like the playoffs. So if you win 4 games, you move on to the next round. But if you lose 3 games, or if you lose 4 games, then you go back to round 1. So it's just like the playoffs. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here because it is getting pretty long. And these were definitely not all of my team ideas. I do have some more ideas, but these are just the most important ones. I didn't want to tell you guys all my ideas because then the video would be way too long. And yeah, so if you guys want to hear about my other ideas, I can make a part 2. So if you guys want a part 2, hit that like button and comment down below, man. And I can also do a wish list, a park wish list. I'm not a big park player, but I do play park sometimes, so I could do a park wish list if you guys want that too. Comment that down below. But anyway guys, thank you guys for tuning into the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you tuned into the entire video, thank you so much. That means a lot, man. And don't forget to comment down below any ideas you liked, any you didn't like, any ideas of your own. Like, that comment section is all yours, my friend. Go ham on that thing. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.